Warning, this Big Brother podcast contains spoilers. Good evening, and welcome to Big Brother, and welcome to the Season 17 podcast for Wednesday, September 16th, 2015. I am your host, Luke Labaganera. With me, Big Brother historians, Dom Greco.
How's it going?
And Erika Rain.
You mean Brenchel?
Yes, and our special Big Brother legends, Rachel Riley and Brendan Villegas, a.k.a. Brenchel. Now, before we get into tonight's weekly recap, I would like to make a special announcement. As we've all seen on the show, we have received special news and a special announcement from Brenchel. A Brenchel baby!
If they name that child Brenchel.
If they do name the child... Actually, I think that would be a creative name. Brenchel,
horrible.
Brenchel Villegas.
That would be worse than Kanye East.
No. I actually like Brenchel. They could combine their names for their child.
That child.
They named the kid Northwest.
Northwest, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, though. It was good to see Brendan and Rachel. Rachel looks good, and Brendan looks good. I mean, they both have... I don't know, they've matured a lot since their seasons. I mean, they met on season 12 in summer of 2010. This makes their 5 years together, and they've been married for 3 years, and now they're welcoming a baby into the world, and I know they're going to be great parents.
I feel like they both lost a lot of weight, which is funny because
they were never heavy.
No, but their face seems thinner. Like you can see, like they're a lot thinner in their face, but I don't know. It's really funny for the announcement when Rachel announced she was pregnant. Usually, you put on weight, but her face just seemed a lot thinner to me.
Well, Dom, she's only like probably I want to say maybe several weeks pregnant, maybe a month, so she's not showing yet. I guarantee you, when we get an appearance from them next year, I guarantee you, I wonder if they'll have the baby with them during the show. That's what I like to see.
Maybe depending on how soon.
Yeah, depending.
Maybe the baby will host a competition next year.
That would be cute if they put the baby in the spot. I mean, that'd be cute. Wouldn't it be cute if the baby's name imagine if they did name their child Brenchel?
They'd be better off naming
Brenchel Villegas.
Naming their kid Vito.
No. That would be it.
That would be cool.
Brenchel Vito Villegas, yeah.
No. I like it. I really do. I like that. No, I'm not. I don't think it's funny. I love it.
Wait, is Brenchel a boy's name or a girl's name?
It could be both. Like Shelby could be a boy's name.
Okay.
Yay.
Anyway, getting into the recap.
Y'all drive me to drink.
I'm all out.
So, this week on Big Brother, we have seen some pretty big, bold, and blindsided moves. Let's recap last night. Last night was a big move and a big twist. Julie Chen revealed a surprise eviction that left everyone in the house stunned. Within minutes, they had final decisions to make, and it was time for the power of veto. And within when? I believe it was actually no, Steve, Vanessa was HOH this past week, so she has nominated Steve and Johnny Mac for eviction. Within minutes of the surprise announcement of the special eviction episode, Julie Chen led them to the power of veto, and Johnny Mac pulled off a big win using the power of veto and saving himself, leaving Vanessa no other choice but to put up Austin/Judas. There came time for the live voting and eviction to begin, making it a tie. Vanessa blindsided Austin, broke the tie, and evicted him, leaving this a very controversial and emotional moment before Austin walked out the front door. And his exact words were, "I knew it was too good to be true."
Yeah, Judas was Judas.
He was Judas, yep, as Dom pointed out. So I want to hear your thoughts on tonight's game and your thoughts on last night. Because tonight, as we all pointed out, tonight was the eviction of Johnny Mac. He was evicted, and Vanessa won the power of veto, earning herself a golden ticket to the final three, and she took out her biggest ally and blindsided once again Johnny Mac, leaving him off to the jury house.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I wanted Johnny Mac to stay, uh, it's totally in Vanessa's best interest to get rid of him. And Vanessa was, if you guys remember, way, 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 way back when we first started this, Vanessa was my top pick.
Right.
So, I'm happy. I'm happy with her decision.
Erika?
I don't know. I think she's trying to do everything she can to give the game to Steve. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's like, she could have sent Steve out. She could have sent,
Liz?
yeah, she could have sent Liz out.
Keeping
It's
Liz
like,
is just in her best interest. If she gets rid of Liz she barely wins anything. We've seen her in like any physical competition Liz cannot do. It's and yeah. Well, see, I guess if you put Liz against Steve, Steve's always going to win the mental competition. But you put any physical competition against Liz, she's going to lose it. So Liz just seems like the perfect person to take to number 2.
Right. But I think also Vanessa wants to secure a final two deal now with Liz, making it a same-sex final two.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Because
because
I mean, she takes Steve. Steve is mediocre in the physical competitions. He's not awful, but he's just mediocre. Um, and in the mental competitions, he's above average. He's not like dominating Vanessa. Vanessa's still like she was nailing the days and everything, but she's been paying attention to numbers. She's a numbers girl, so a lot of those types of competitions, Vanessa I think is equally matched with Steve in terms of a mental competition. So I think it is in Vanessa's best interest to take Liz with her.
I think so too. But Liz, so far I know Liz would probably only get two votes from jury, one from Austin and one from Julia. Who else do you think would vote for Liz if she was in final two?
No one.
You really don't think so?
It
Because
depends on who she's against. Because if she's against Vanessa, no one.
okay,
right.
but the thing is though, I mean, do you think now that Austin is in the jury house, do you think he's going to get revenge and cost Vanessa her game if Vanessa's in the final two? Do you think he's going to turn the whole jury against her?
No,
I don't think he
Why?
can.
they don't really care about him that much.
Oh,
It's not like Austin was a major influencer in the house and everybody trusted
Yeah.
Austin and his word and all that. It's just Austin was there. They all got along with him, but they weren't like best friends. They weren't hanging off his every word. So him just coming in the house. You even saw when he sat down and they were like, "Oh yeah, you got to hand it to Vanessa." He's like, "No, I don't." And everybody just kind of like looked at each other like, "Really, Austin? Like she's playing a phenomenal game and you're not going to give her credit for that?"
he
And
said
he's just like,
he
"Nope."
said he said she was playing a faulty game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what those were his exact words, and they were like, "What?"
Yeah.
Was that the reaction? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, that was exactly the reaction. So they're just like, is Austin for real? Like
Like is
they're already disgusted with his response.
like is he a sore? Like they're basically saying he's a sore loser.
Pretty much.
Yes, you could say that. Also, we got a surprise past house guest visit tonight during the Power of Veto competition. Beast Mode Cowboy Caleb Reynolds from season 16 returned to host the Power of Veto. And oh my god, Liz actually hit on him. But of course, that's a no touch because she has a boyfriend now and he actually has a girlfriend. I'm friends with Beast Mode on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he has his girlfriend's a little tiny petite thing. She's pretty.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I was excited to see Beast Mode back. What do you think, Erica?
To be honest, when I first saw him, I was like, wait a minute, where was he from?
Season 16.
Yeah, but it's more like you don't think about people like as their name or whatever. It's like, you recognize like Beast Mode Cowboy or whatever, but it's like, okay, this guy's back.
Yeah, as
Who
soon
is
as
he
I saw him, I
again?
was like, "Oh, Beast Mode," but then I was like, "What's his real name?"
Caleb
No,
Reynolds.
I know that
Yeah,
now. I'm just saying, like at the time, I'm just like, Beast Mode it is.
That's
yeah.
right. So, I know this is going to be a kind of a short podcast because we didn't really have much to discuss because now we're down to the final three. So, we're a week away from the finale. Any final thoughts? And we're 1 week away, by the way, from our final podcast of the summer. So, any final thoughts?
Congratulations, Vanessa, for winning Big Brother.
If she makes it, Erica.
Yeah, we're in for the most boring season Big Brother ever. It's
But most
always
boring
like that every
finale.
year. Well, it's always like that every year. The last week is just like
Yeah,
boring.
yeah.
It's like no one even watches the feeds because there's nothing going on in the house. There's no competitions. They do the 3-part head of household, but it's like I think they turn the feeds off or something. Yeah, they turn the feeds off for the competitions, and then
I thought
like
they
they don't
left
let.
him on for the first two, and they turned him off for the third one.
I don't know.
Are the
I know
live
they're not
feeds
updating the
cameras?
site right now, so
Hmm.
Uh, are the live feeds cameras?
yeah.
They are. They're not words.
Nope.
Okay,
It's
because you.
what?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was wondering what you was about to say.
Well, I was about to say is like the um is that what Julie Chen means by the commercials? You know, be a fly on the wall inside the Big Brother house, watch the house guests anytime with the live feeds on CBS.com.
Yeah,
But they're
Yeah,
not free though, right? You have to pay for them.
correct.
right.
I think that's
It's,
ridiculous. You should be able to watch them for free.
well, it technically is free. I mean, you pay $6 a month for CBS All Access, and that's to be able. If you're in the right area, you can watch CBS online instead of over the TV. You can watch every show that CBS has ever made since like the 1950s, which includes like all 17 seasons of Big Brother. You
Yeah.
can like every Star Trek episode ever made. Just things like that. You can watch.
You can watch it on your phone.
Yeah, you can watch a lot of stuff, and it's $6 a month, and they just happen to put Big Brother live feeds in there for free.
Yeah, so if you happen to be at work and you're at like a more lenient type job where, you get people that don't really care if you're listening to, music or stuff like that, you can boot the feeds up or whatever, put your headphones in, and listen to it. Your boss probably won't appreciate you walking around watching it the whole time, but you could at least listen to the show live, whatever. So I don't know. I think it's pretty reasonable, and seeing a lot of other websites, a lot of other companies or TV companies or whatever are doing stuff like this. I think CBS actually has the best deal. So
Yeah, as far as single channel packages, they do have the best, of everything.
yep,
Nice. Well, as we all know, we usually make this announcement towards the end of the season, and we're 1 week away from finale. So, I am gonna say, as we all know, I don't know if you're gonna do this, Erica. I don't know if you mentioned it last year, but well, Dom and myself are actually applying to be on the show for next season. So we're gonna have to give it our best shot again for season 18.
yep.
And you
So,
have
how
to
about
make sure that Robin knows that you've been there for like multiple years in a row.
Yep.
That's a big perk of getting on the short list.
what's your best bet? I'm gonna ask you both this, and well, I'll need your opinion. If you're doing the online application with the picture and the video, what would you do you think we should audition now, Dom, like right after finale, just put our application in right now or wait a while?
No, I'd get it in as soon as possible.
Oh, okay, because that's what I did last year, so I should do that again, and you should do that, right?
Hmm.
And if there's an open casting call, I'm going to do that too. You know, it's like getting a job. You have to be aggressive.
Right.
Is there anything else you want to add?
That should be it.
Congratulations, Vanessa, for winning Big Brother 17.
Well, my
Right.
fingers are crossed. I'm rooting for Vanessa too, and I believe Rachel mentioned she was kind of rooting for Vanessa too. Did she say Vanessa was playing a good game?
I think so. However, Vanessa being nominated tonight, she's still not on the level as Derek, where Derek went everything but
Yep.
the last one, being
Yeah,
nominated.
never nominated.
So
Yeah,
she
Derek
was
was-
one nomination away from tying Derek.
Right, because Derek never touched the block, did he?
Nope, just
Nope.
the very last one.
For the final two.
Yep.
Right. Well, as we all know, can't get enough Big Brother. There is never a dull moment. See what's happening inside the house whenever you want with the live feeds on CBS.com. And be sure to join us, Big Brother historians Luke Labagnera, Erika Rain, and Dom Greco next week for the season finale of Big Brother and Brenchel, and to join us for our live season finale podcast next week.
Luke, where can the people find you?
The people can find me on Twitter at Zuba23.
Brenchel, where can the people find you?
They can find me on Twitter and everywhere else at Erika Rain 7.
Excellent. And hashtag BrenchelBaby.
Right.
You can
Yep,
find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM. You can also find the rest of us on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, and right here on YouTube /ASO TV Podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows. Where this week, all the
From
shows
outside-
start coming back. But till next week.
From outside the Big Brother house with Brenchel, we are Luke Labagnera, Dom Greco, and Erika Rain. Good night.